So one tool I have not shown you yet, and there's a reason for this, is the white pencil. So this is white charcoal, and the reason I'm showing you this last is because a lot of students make the mistake of using this to create the light areas of their drawing instead of using their eraser to create the light spots. What this does is when you put white on top of, let's say, this charcoal area, and then you try and blend it in, it makes this really nasty gray color, or not color, but gray value. And that deadens your drawing. So try not to use the white pencil to create your light areas. What you're using the white pencil for is minimally to create highlights. Use it very, very minimally, just to kind of give a little pop to your drawing. Right there on that highlight, which is really light, right here on the tip of the nose, which is really gentle pressure, small circles, and kind of less pressure as I'm going outwards. And this just gives you that added dimension. And it really, like, the less you use, the better. If you don't have to use it, don't use it. But when you use it too much, that's when you take the power away from the tool. So try and work with it very minimally, just adding just enough highlights, not going overboard. And there's my nose. And I'll do a little bit of the mouth. So here, this is maybe where I would just go right above the lip to help define that edge of where the top upper lip and the actual lip itself are defined. Maybe right here, just above this area. And then right here, where I want to do a little bit of some detailing with the creases and the lips. Don't want to go overboard because I don't want to make it look like the lips need chapstick or anything like that. So too many lines will just kind of give that look like you've got some really dry lips. I don't want to do that. And notice I'm making the hatch marks directional to add to the curvature of the lips. And maybe just a little bit down here. And that's it, just really minimally. I'm not even coloring in or shading, tinting in any of the skin, just really where the highlights are. Maybe on this corner right here. And just kind of fade that out. So those are the lips and the nose. And then on the back side, so I did this all on one sheet of paper. On the back side, I've got the eye, and this is where you can get really nice definition and adding extra dimension to your drawing. So especially in the eye itself. So just really going over where I've got the lightest lights are and giving it that extra bit of white right there. And immediately you can see that added illusion of three-dimension. This glint in the eye, I'm just going to go ahead and just put that right in there. Some high pressure right over that. And then just a few of these lines here. Not overdoing it and not, again, making this a uniform pattern. You know, I've got two little lines here and then a gap and then this blurry light area and then another gap. You know, so just kind of randomly putting that in there. And then here, just going to highlight a little bit right here on the eye itself. And again, not going overboard and putting white in the entire eye. Just a little bit, just a hint of that white. And then there's glints right here because the eye is moist, right? So we've got tear ducts and the lid is constantly going up and down. And so there needs to be a level of moisture. And that moisture gives your eye this appearance of hydration, which reflects a lot, light. So that might have been a little bit too much of the white, but I can take the Q-tip and kind of blend that out a little bit. And then just right up here, just the slightest little bit of white. And then in this corner, just a little bit. So I'm just picking those light areas and just giving it a little extra white. So that gives you that appearance of dimension and in between the lashes here. And there you have it. Just a few more lights with the eraser to get a few of these eyebrow lashes in there. So again, not anything uniform, but there you have it. An eye, nose, and mouth with the highlights.